K2 is how old?
5.
5 years old, sir.
Hey, what the? Hey, K2 I think I see sucking lollipop, no?
Hey, K2 I still probably sucking my mother teeth.
Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the SLA show. Okay, so for today we have Simon Boy. I'm sure you have seen his TikTok videos, his inspirational videos, his journey through his social media. You know, how he has actually came from the dark side and now he is this personality online trying to, you know, show that there are better things in life lah to look forward. So let's welcome Simon Boy.
Yay, welcome Simon.
The guru master, right?
Welcome Simon, welcome. We are very happy to have you on board today.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we reach out lah.
Take over the show.
Okay, we reach out. You talk alone.
Sorry.
I mean,
homely already. I feel too homely.
Yeah, very happy. You know, today I think it can be more of a, you know, like a productive. You know, we can understand better lah from how he came from his dark side, and there will be questions that I want to ask personally about your past, and I hope you are comfortable enough to share because I believe like your past defines who you are today. You know, some people are not, you know, are not comfortable with sharing their past, right? Because paise or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
This one is more for, you know, constructive lah.
Yeah.
So, you all got any question you want to start with or not?
You can ask first, lah.
Okay. I mean, we start from the very
basics,
beginning.
the start,
From the very beginning.
Okay.
How, at what age did you start like, you know, mixing around with bad company and then finally resulting to yourself taking, can we say the word drugs?
Can.
Okay.
I mean,
illegal substances lah.
okay lah.
Illegal substances. How, at what age did you start, bro?
I think I start mixing around like outside neighborhood with those gangsters. It's like primary 2, primary 3 like that.
Oh, damn
you know,
young.
I will go down and play marble because I come from single parent with my mother alone. So she will go out early in the morning. She will come back very late at night. You know, both time also when I'm sleeping. So after school, I go back. I just put my school bag. Then I will go downstairs and hang around with all the neighborhood kids. Then they will smoke cigarette. We will play marble. We will gamble. All these kind of things. So at a very young age, I start to hang around.
primary school gamble already.
Yeah, primary 2 and 3. We play.
Gamble what? Marble lah?
Last time we put coin
coin
on the sand. Last time the playground is all sand.
Yeah.
So you draw a circle, then you put the money, then you take marble.
So
and
that's
shoot
where
the
you
money.
learn the power of gambling.
Yeah. That was one of my thing that brought me very jialat also. Then you say drugs. When I primary 5, primary 6, I start to go to my friend's house. Then 10 over of them, my age one, primary 5, primary 6, they will be taking ecstasy, all this.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Primary 5. How they
Primary
get that?
5 is like what? 10,
11,
12 years old taking illegal substances, guys.
Hey, this one is the real deal, they say.
Yeah, then but at that time I didn't want to start because my uncle itself, my father's side one is got drug addict. In and out of prison 30 over years one.
So you have an example not to follow.
So
like.
at that point I didn't want to start. Everybody was taking, I just watch only. But until I left school, secondary, then I start to, I don't know what came over my mind also. You know, my mindset was different really.
Is it the influence?
I think it's the influence. I think it's the influence. Because after secondary, I start to mix with the Ang Mo Pai. You know?
Ang Mo Pai is
More
what?
people.
Ang Mo Pai, like
English speaking
correct.
English
So
speaking.
from I don't know like after I left school, then I started to go out. Then you know last time Cine Leisure very popular. So I start to mix with a lot of friends over there. Then they introduce So you see movie last time, a lot of movie. They always very popular, marijuana, all these kind of things. So I started from there. Then once I start, I never stop all the way.
So from primary 5, primary 6 all the way until you lepak Cine Leisure at what age?
I start to come in contact with drugs, but I never take until age of 16.
So okay, when did you start smoking cigarette?
Cigarette, the first puff, I never lied to you. Kindergarten 2.
Whoa.
When I was at my cousin's place, because I stay with my auntie young time. So my cousin is elder cousin, maybe they are like 15 to 18 years old. So I staying with my auntie. They taking care of me. Then my cousin, to him, is like playing like that. Hey, come try one puff.
Wait, K2 is how old?
5.
5 years old, sir.
Hey, what the? Hey, K2 I think I see sucking lollipop, no?
Hey, K2 I still probably sucking my mother teeth.
Yeah, serious. So To my cousin, he's just playing. My cousin also got drug history problem. So to them, they are just playing. They were at secondary 4, secondary 5. So they were playing, hey, come, I'm 5 years old. They let me try. So they asked me to go down buy cigarette also. When I primary school, when I kindergarten, one person I will go downstairs to the mama shop. I say, uncle, I want to buy my bro light. Then you will wrap inside a newspaper and give me.
They sell.
So last time I tell you, quite chamera one, very young time.
Oh, like you just say you buy for your father.
Yeah, they know they every time see my auntie or
loose cigarette.
Can't tell from young already.
Stick, all these
Okay, then 16 years old, then you start your first drug.
Yeah,
What was your first drug?
marijuana.
Okay, wait. Can I say right? Because I
This
also.
one Liu. Should be right.
So would you say that cigarette right is a gateway to drugs, and then when your first drug right is marijuana, and marijuana is the gateway to harder drugs?
I will say that your first drug is the gateway to the rest of it. Because because drug itself is a very hardcore thing really. So once you start a hardcore thing, there is no reason for you to avoid the rest really. All is the same drugs. So like that.
Like since you like already taking drugs, why not try other better one?
Correct.
Right.
You already go hardcore, you go all out already. So
So
last time,
is it right for me to say if you never mix with people who take drugs, you won't take drugs?
Yeah.
at the very start, I think
start
if you were to ask me, I think so, yes.
So we can learn something from this. Your friends define your future.
Yes.
Right, I have this term. I heard about this. You hang out long enough in the barbershop, you have to get a haircut.
Yeah.
You think about it that way,
Definitely, yeah.
So, wow.
Especially when you are at the growing up stage. That phase very important. Who you mix with, all this our brother Lukey Chan like that.
What's
It's very scary, like especially nowadays. Now all of us are on social media, right? My opinion, right? Like now, back then we all don't have social media, what?
Yeah.
Before, I think the first
Major.
one was like, major one was like Friendster, tag or whatever lah. We don't really have an influencer last time. Now social media got influencer, what?
Yeah.
So now what is scary is that sometimes it's not the bad influence from friends, It's the influence from the internet.
Correct.
You trying to suck the thing?
You know what I mean? Like, let's say you see some druggie, some people they normalize this kind of posting, like got clubbing or whatever, and then these kids they see they like, kind of cool. I want to be like, example
Yes.
I want to be like Lukey Chan. I want to be like Simon Boy. But what I respect about all of us here, like we advocate things that we have our past, our bad past, but end up you see who we are today. We are trying to do better, So to the kids watching this, like see the good of it. Take only the good out of this, content or whatever.
Yes.
And then the bad one, don't think it's cool
Yeah, I don't think it's good. Yeah.
So
It's like last time when we watch movie when we very young, we see people smoking inside the show. Then you think it's cool.
Because
So when we go we also like primary 6, secondary, we start to go and smoke cigarette. Exactly the same thing.
Yeah, true.
when was your first cigarette?
Wow, my first cigarette, I think like 14 years old. But the time when I start, I don't smoke because I addict. I smoke because I cool. Because I think I'll be honest, right? You think, smoke cool then become a habit, then addict.
You smoke?
What?
First cigarette?
First cigarette.
Last year?
No. I think army time.
Army,
Yeah, but I don't really smoke.
How about first drink?
First drink.
First drink. You need to talk like this Indian
First
guy.
drink was
His milk bottle already whiskey. And baby time
I
inside.
think 16.
You your first cigarette?
Wow, my first I think
Confirm primary
primary 4. Primary 4.
Cibai.
Primary 4. I remember, bro.
I
my
really
first
start
cigarette.
smoking is also like primary 6, sec 1 like that.
My first cigarette Dunhill. My father smoked Dunhill. And then heavy, red one. I don't know. I still can remember until today. I take one cigarette. I go into my room. That time still got this movie called Chicken Run. I don't know why I can remember this. Chicken Run.
Oh, the
Got
cartoon
this-
the
the
cartoon.
The chicken
The
trying
sky
to
is
run
falling,
away.
right?
I light the cigarette. I smoke like, wow, cool Then I blow out the window. I scared smell right the room. Bro, I feel like I want to die. Because like, you know, the nicotine,
yeah.
I headache, bro.
yeah.
But that will actually, normally like it would scare you not to smoke, right? But then you go and do again, your body get used to it. That's where you get addicted lah. You know.
Because if you let's say you first time you try, you see like, oh, you a bit sad, right?
Yeah,
But you see people keep doing it like nothing,
Yeah.
so you think like, oh, it's nothing.
Yeah, I just have to do it again.
Just have to do it. Yeah. So I don't know.
So after that, like, so moving on, like, you did all your drugs and all that. Then when is the time where you realize like you are hooked into this whole drug
Like you
life?
sangkut already.
Like you keep taking, like you need it. If not, you cannot.
I think the real issue comes when during my first divorce because of drugs.
At what age, bro?
I married at first marriage at 22 lah. So
that's early, sia.
my ex-wife was quite good lah, honestly lah. Then she's not an abuser. So of course we get married at such a young age because of love. But because of drugs, I'm unable to go and like consider until people's feeling. So when I lost that marriage, I very down. I very down. Then at that point, that was the first time I tell myself, hey, I want to quit this drug.
Oh, okay. The divorce, was it because of the drugs?
Yeah, because of drugs.
What literally happened? Like your wife?
I neglect her. Then, hey guys, I'm going to be very honest.
Hey, just be
sometimes
brutally
drugs really make us become another person. So at that age, I don't, 22 you know, I was young, I was arrogant. I didn't know how to do self-reflection. I don't know a lot of things. So because of drug, right, I also ever lay hand on my ex-wife before. So these are the things that drug can make us, you know, can cause all these things. So, but she really loved me a lot. So even when I lay my hand on her, right, for that 1-2 times, she also forgave me. But it's because of my continuously drug intake. She cannot tahan really. You know, I go home, the first thing I do, I take drug. Then she will see, then all these kind of things. Then I neglect her. I put her at one side just to...
That point what? Ice?
Yeah, was it ice?
Ice.
Can we go through like what are the drugs that you slowly go into and which one it makes you addicted the most?
Addicted the most, I would say, is cough syrup and ice. Both cough syrup
Cough
and ice.
syrup?
Together both at the same time?
Cough syrup is a very... People hear, hey, cough syrup, you know, like, because it's not even the most dangerous thing about it is that it's not even a classified drug, class A drug. That
Controlled
means
substance.
it's just a controlled substance. That means it's not illegal.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you can find it almost everywhere. Okay,
true.
it is easily
In clinics
hands-on.
all lah.
Clinic, you know,
I
on
know
the
that.
street, through friends, all these kind of things. So, but it's like, it comes from the family of heroin.
Cough syrup?
Is
Yeah,
it?
correct. Opiate.
Oh, it's under...
Yeah. So when you give your urine, when you take cough syrup, the urine will come out opiate. Opiate is heroin.
Opiate or opium?
Opiate, yeah. Opium also, opiate belong to opiate family. So the withdrawal is quite jialat lah for cough syrup also.
So there's an addiction to
There's
it.
an addiction. There's a
Because
very
for me,
dependent
from what I know from my friends who take drugs, I don't know whether they are justifying it. Right? It's like, in Malay, we call it barang rindu. Rindu means you miss it. It's not you addicted to it, you miss it. I don't know which is which.
It's lancau. It's like...
Okay, I got a friend, he offered me, in front of me, he burning the Popeye. Hey, bro, take. Then I say, I don't want. Later I sangkut rabak. Then he say, no bro, you only miss it.
That one nonsense. Addictive. I tell you, it's addictive. Really.
Addictive.
Why, lucky never
But I didn't know about the cough syrups. Yeah, I mean, I never take drugs before, so to hear all of this, I'm also learning myself also. But not in a bad way. I'm learning to get
no
knowledge like that.
drugs. KNOW, the school one last time. KNOW, then the NO is big. You can understand?
Oh,
you understand
yeah,
drugs,
yeah, yeah.
but don't take it.
Yeah.
So if you were to really, because if you are drug addict, your surrounding people all will be drug addicts. So you will realize, wow, actually there are so many people taking cough syrup in Singapore. Really is a lot. And the age is, can go very young.
Yeah,
Really, even
very
eyes nowadays secondary school people are taking
Confirm
eyes
have already.
Really. So it's quite dangerous in Singapore right now.
Would you say by taking drugs, right, it makes you a whole different person where it makes you like maybe like a pervert also at the same time?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I go through that. I definitely understand.
This is one topic that I ever share with Lukey, So we actually we discuss about it. Then you see the problem with these eyes is that who are most of the victim? The girls. Okay, among the abuser. Because when guys on this drug, sometimes you read the news, all the pervertic news, right? All these people, then you got this anger towards them, no. But when you take ice, you become them, no.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah.
You have the thinking. You might not do it, but you have might have the same
You will
mindset
have that
as them.
mindset,
Yeah.
You will have that mind. You
So
will have
what
that
you're
temptation,
saying
no.
is like, okay, so now you're a normal person, but sometimes because of that, whatever you're putting inside, you become.
Like I said, when you have sex, right, it gives you this pleasure, right, of like 300 units of dopamine. But when you take this, it gives you the effect of 1,200 units. So
That's
it's like
like-
basically 4 times of
that's
sex.
like 4 times
And
of-
because of that pleasure system, right, you just straight up become a pervert. Like you just want to fuck, or you want to do something to a girl. You want to do to pleasurize yourself when you're on drugs.
In a
You will think
selfish
of
way.
you will think of the really pervertic thing.
Yeah,
Okay, I give you all a few examples. Like you think of spy cam people.
Oh, upskirt
Upskirt, whatever, when you have sex. You already think, wow, I want to do this, but if you cannot manage to overcome this temptation,
you will do it.
You will do it.
So is it, am I right to say, is it the drug controlling you?
Yes.
Or
In a sense, in a sense.
Yeah,
drug
honestly,
really.
some people may have this deep inside them. But it takes something to just spark it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting.
So this
yeah.
drug, that's why when I go to prison, right, I met a few people. I will ask them, because prison, you always come in, people will ask you, hey, brother, you what case? I tell you, a lot of spy cam. The first question, I ask them, you got take ice or not? So high percentage of them, they got take ice.
Oh.
Really, high percentage of them, they got take ice. Upskirt, spy cam, all these. That's why it's very dangerous. So girls, they never think so much. No. Hey, wow, this guy asked me to go to the house take drug. You must be careful already, you know. You might not know what is the intention behind you. Take drug. Okay lah, you are a drug abuser. He is a drug abuser. It's okay lah, you want to take drug, you want to do anything. But you won't know what is going to happen behind, before you reach. What camera placed anywhere. You don't know. That's why when I spoke to Lukey about this topic, right, we got share that we want to raise this awareness.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be just something that people talk about it and then run through it. No. I want it to be like awareness.
Yeah.
Hearing from me, I tell you, yes, I ever got that temptation. I ever have all these perverted thoughts in my mind. No. If I never manage to overcome, then I will do it. Maybe one day you see me on newspaper, this guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's why.
Drugs really change you to a person that you never thought you would be that kind of person. Yeah.
But I ask you, okay, so now, so I tell from my own experience. So we go out as a group of friends. So all of us just drinking and all that kind of thing. We don't know this person actually takes drugs, okay? So this person took out his drugs and he started doing in front of the sun, okay?
What pills?
No, I
Whatever drugs
forgot
are, is it?
I forgot what instrument or something.
Okay,
He took
the
out
Popeye.
so my friend told me already. You see what the fellow doing. So I get angry. Then until he went to introduce this thing to the person beside. That one high already. So like high already, but like what's that that kind of thing. So for me, out of anger, this time I say stop doing all this kind of
It's
thing.
your friend,
If not,
is
go.
it?
It's one of us, one
Oh,
of the
your
drinking
group
stuff.
lah.
So it's a friend of friend.
Okay.
So I don't know him like very close or anything, but he's like a friend of friend. So when he take out this kind of thing, right, and then he introduced to this other person.
Was it in a club or what?
No. We were
House.
drinking. Yeah.
Okay,
we were drinking
understand.
that kind of thing. So after that, when he did that, this was very long ago lah. So because I don't see this kind of thing often, so for me, my first reaction was to like ask him to stop because I don't want to be like, in case anybody kena, problem or what. So he went to introduce. Then the one also drunk. This one, want to this one.
Yeah.
Then he say, okay. I'm not disturbing you. I say, can you stop or not? That kind of thing. So cannot stop. I went like fight with him. So can I say right that when even though how much you tell this person when they are in that state, right, like to stop and all that, they don't have self-control.
Correct.
So they will just continue doing that kind of thing.
right.
So can I say that this kind of drugs things, right, you must come to your own self-realization, Then only
Sometimes,
you will
right,
stop.
actually for us, how we get over it is because we went inside. Yeah, and that made us like think
You have a
about
period to stay clean, to stabilize your mind,
Yeah.
to renew your mind.
So you all must have like that hard impact, like
must
something
have a
like
hard
just,
impact. Yeah,
just
sometimes we can say
people always learn through the hard way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I
People
agree.
always learn through the hard way.
Is it like alcohol lah?
huh?
It's like alcohol lah.
Alcohol also you still
you
know.
that day, I also see lah this guy.
Alcohol also you still know what people doing on that kind of thing.
What I would say, my opinion is like whatever substance controls your mind, right? Okay,
Yeah.
for example, when I'm drunk, okay, I have quite a temper, right?
Yeah.
But when I'm sober, I can control.
Yeah.
But when I drink, the alcohol controls the temper. It's like maybe revert back to the the pervert thing.
Correct.
For example, sometimes I reach home already, I got nobody to fight with. But like this alcohol is like one devil talking to me, Hey, you remember last time got this guy go and talk shit about you or whatever, blah blah blah. Bro, we call this person. At 4 a.m, I drunk, right? I lying down. I want to sleep already. Then this devil talking to me, the alcohol talking to me. Hey, go and call this person. Go and fight with him now. I pick up the phone and call. Then luckily the person never pick up. I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck? Why the fuck did I decide to call? It's like,
it's like part of like the whole.
What's the word? It boosts your negative side lah. Because I'm already quite a temperamental person, and then plus the alcohol, it's equals to disaster lah. I would say lah. So I mean, I want to speak more about his journey lah. Like, so from just now you say 16 years old, you start taking, right? And then at what age did you... Okay, so you realized that you were too deep into it with the cough syrup and everything.
I tried to really... First few times that I tried to quit, try to quit.
Oh, you got tried before?
I got tried is about when I was 25 like that. 25 years old like that.
Oh, so from 16 to 25, you never kena any law or whatever lah?
Never.
Never?
I quite...
low-key
I also quite high-key, But I take outside, okay, I don't know, not my time yet. So I never kena anything. But if earlier kena, maybe earlier can change it.
True lah. So from 16 to 25, you at which period you tried to change? Maybe 21, 22?
I
tried to stop?
I didn't. I realized that I was an addict when I was about 24, 25. Okay. That's when I start to think about life. So I mature quite late lah. I don't know if it's a drug or what. So when I start to realize like, wow, you divorce then my son also I never get to see, because of drugs, all this. Then my father also I never really get to take care, because my father also passed away. So I start to reflect about life, Then, but I know one thing for sure is, I cannot quit.
What makes you tell yourself that?
It's the craving.
The craving.
The craving is
like
really
too deep already.
It's up there.
When when you all take drug is now we feel normal now we feel normal. But for addict I take drug with them I feel normal.
Also it's like
So it's the
reverse
opposite,
Right. So when I wake up I feel like
you need that thing.
Very
I
kawaii
need already. So I need to go and find things.
Like you have this empty feeling inside you, then it's like you really cannot tahan.
Because your mind has already adapted to it.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
Your body also.
So at 25, you already realize you think about, you reflected on life, you never take care of your dad and stuff like that. So you did try to stop.
I try but cannot stop.
So I would say the relapse is because of the mentality or your body is not used to it. Cold turkey.
I say mine.
Mine is the mind.
Because I don't do heroin So the only withdrawal drugs I would say is that cough syrup have withdrawal Maybe is similar to heroin, but of course not so serious But withdrawal never ever affect me one. It's always that craving and that.
So your body did not crave for it.
Body okay, cough syrup quite amazing one. If you drink for a period of time
you like amazing, bro.
not that way. Okay. But sorry, my English not very good, so I thought I don't know how to describe. Okay, so if let's say you take for a period of time this cough syrup, suddenly one day you stop taking. You lie on the bed. You
sayo
cannot get up. Body very pain. You no strength. You want to go toilet also you cannot. Really no strength to get up of your bed. Serious one. This one is legit one. But when you kena one bottle only,
oh, that one the body needs it lah.
I thought it's now reverse already.
Yeah.
So it's like you get what I mean now. So that one is body dependent on it.
Body,
because
body,
the opiate,
physical lah.
Yeah, that's why opium people always like must smoke then can work one.
Yeah.
Right now in the ancient time, they must smoke to go and work those coolie. It's the same thing because opiate family this drug.
Can you share with me how much do you need to drink to get high of the cough syrup? And what's your most you ever drink at one shot?
I say really nobody really know. I drink 8 to 10 bottles. 90
One
ml.
shot
1 day.
1 day.
So every day, that time I was doing illegal job. So I got some money. Every day I go down to this place. I don't
say
out the name. Okay, so every day I go down to this store. Then this person will say, hey brother. So I buy 1-2 weeks already. He asked me, hey brother, actually every day you buy so many is for what? For your friends. I say, no, I drink one person. Is he serious or not? You drink 10 bottles. I buy 10 bottles plus tablets of this. I drink until my leg swollen, all got gout, all everything.
Serious?
I still drink. That was my very jialat period. Because it's like sleeping tablet, it's like all kind of medicine. Now you take 1 tablet, you can sleep.
Yeah.
After 1 week, you might need 1.5.
Yeah.
2-3 weeks.
The body got used to it.
Correct.
Tolerance level.
So you drink same thing, it's exactly the same.
Pre-workout.
Yeah, pre-workout, yeah.
Okay. So I go back to the physically dependent on it, right? So just now you say it's because your mind is, because you want that thing to feel normal again.
Yeah, correct.
So now I ask back to the question my friend said, it's barang rindu, it's you miss it. So is it true to say that your mind wants it, not your body? Like for heroin, it's like, Malay we call it sakit lah. You sakit panas, right? Sakit panas, right?
Dependent.
Your body is dependent. When then he say, oh, eyes, this one nothing lah. This one only your mind. So is it true that your mind miss it?
I would say eyes, right? For me, is both. Because not just your mind, like your body cannot really function properly.
During withdrawal of ice,
like
right?
you sleep also, sleep also no, like nothing works properly, you know.
Okay.
You feel like shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Like abnormal like that.
Yeah.
So when you reach 25, you try to quit, then your mind, you couldn't reflect properly. You just go back lah.
I start to depress because I realized, I become an addict.
You realize
I realized I
So
became
before
an
that, from
addict.
16 to 25, you never realize
Never.
You think this one normal lah.
Just enjoy, fanatic, every day.
Carefree carefree
Don't care about anything like that.
Would you say that even though you see your life going down, right, but with drugs everything is okay?
It's a justification
Yeah, like so for drug addict usually if you were to talk to them, right, people who are struggling with drug, they want to quit all this, they are very depressed because they don't have this thing they feel like different really.
Yeah.
Like this one is their power like that.
Correct. So this thing can fill the void, can calm our mind, can give us peace. But for the long run, it's just going to like destroy us.
Yeah lah.
It's quite jialat. So I got many people, I believe Luke also have many people who are on drugs. They message us, all these kind of things.
Yeah.
So a lot of family members of drug addict also contact me, ask me, hey, Simon, my family who is on drug, how to help them. I just tell them one thing very clear cut. I say if they are not ready to help themselves, right?
No point.
No point saying anything to them. You can show them a lot of video, you can show them a lot of documentary, a lot of testimony, but it's not going to do anything.
Yeah, but if they don't want to stop, they won't stop.
So you say that it comes from self-realization.
Yes.
So to which point will your, or is it?
I'm getting there.
Is it?
At 25, you try to stop and then you relapse you went back.
Yeah.
And then at which age that was it the ultimate story is that when you kena caught, you land yourself inside. Did you stop? Because I think you told me before, okay, then maybe we don't tell what you told me before. So when was the first time you kena caught? You go DRC?
First time I was in prison was for assault case.
Oh, this is not drug related lah?
No, that one I was 27, 28 like that.
Okay.
So it was a short sentence. When I went in, right, every day I think of drug. But every day I tell myself, I don't want to take. First day I go out only, I relapse already. First day only.
What was your first?
My daughter just born only, that time.
Ah.
So my daughter born 1 week, I go and serve my sentence already. I come out of...
Oh, your daughter just born, you go court sentence?
Correct.
1 week?
Yeah, 1 week.
Wait, so you came out 1 week, then go back in?
No, this one first case.
First case.
Oh, first case. Then you go in.
Yeah, my daughter born, my ex-wife give birth, then 1 week later I sentence, I go in prison already.
How long was that sentence?
I served 6 months like that.
6 months.
Then when I came out, first day, I passed my daughter to my mother. I go take drug already.
First day?
Yeah, because that temptation, that crave. So it's really the drug. I do so many things, but end of the day, I come to realization that I should hate the drug and not myself. Because there's so many things I did that I should have so much regrets on. But I know it's all because of these drugs.
Okay. So 20, that one you 27, 28
28, yeah, 28 like that.
So you first timer that one first timer. And then you still continue taking, you come out, you take.
I come out. But I really, you see, I went through one divorce. So that one was my second marriage.
The one your daughter just born,
yeah,
second,
that one second marriage.
ah.
Then my second child. So I tell myself, hey, I must.
Then your first son with the first wife?
Yeah, with my first ex-wife. So I keep telling myself, no, hey, I cannot like that. You know, I'm not an irresponsible person. No, deep down inside, I know who I am in person. You know, we are all okay one. No? But I cannot overcome all these temptations. So yeah, like that. Then 28. So 28, I came out. I take. Few months later, I walk into a halfway house already.
You yourself?
Yeah, because I know I don't want to go through the same thing again.
Oh, you surrender yourself to
I surrender
Halfway
myself.
house. So that one you 28 lah. You come
Correct.
out.
Few months only.
You come out, you straight away go take again, right? Then
straight away
how
go take.
long was that period where?
Few months only. I cannot tahan already.
Then you I go halfway house.
I need to change.
Okay, halfway house is like a rehab center in Singapore lah.
Oh,
Rehab.
okay.
You go there and to seek help lah. Then they ask you to stay there also, right? Something like
Yeah, it's like
Then you can anytime chow or they give you...
You can anytime chow. But if you continue to stay there, you want to go through the program, you have to listen to their rules. You have to follow their regulation.
Okay.
So ultimately, you will be losing your freedom also. Yeah, if you
So
want
can I say, let's say if you are broke, if you are broke, no money, then you just say you addict, then go there and see.
I mean, if it's for the better, why not lah?
Why not?
Right, it's for the better. You broke or what? But of course, the intention is must be pure lah.
Actually have
Confirm have one lah. Confirm
really
have one.
have
Free food, right?
Confirm have one. Start adding only like go there.
But need to work also lah. But need to go and work also. Yeah.
So this halfway house is all free lah. Like you just go there and you
Free. You will go there and work their job. Mostly halfway house is movers, cleaning, all these kind of things. Also
But they
part
give
job
you a
lah,
place
part
to stay lah, is
Yeah,
it?
they give you a place to stay.
Oh, okay.
Like hostel like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So you go there. You go how long were you there?
Well, I stay 3-4 months only.
Okay.
Then I have some issue with my ex-wife.
Okay.
Then I decided like maybe I should go home and salvage that marriage.
Yeah.
Then I go home, I fed up already. You know, we got all bad temper. Frustrated, don't care lah, pang hoito lah, I go and take drug again.
Oh.
Then take 2 months, I kena caught already.
Also when you got problem, you angry, you went back to taking drug. It continued lah.
Continue to take drug.
Not one time only you.
No,
straight away.
all the way.
Whack.
I'm those all the way one.
All the way
I
in
never every day one.
Okay.
I take drug already is every day one.
Okay, then after that, how long was it?
2 months only I get caught already.
Oh, you kena caught. That one what? DRC.
My DRC and my assault case.
Also concurrent lah.
Yeah, concurrent. Two different charge. I served at DRC, then I was sent to.
So after your first sentence was assault case.
Yeah.
You come out, you got do one more assault.
Yeah, do one more. Sayang mah, brother.
I understand.
Like people drink already, beat wife lah. All these lah.
Okay, then so you concurrent assault and drug consumption lah.
Yeah.
Sentence how long?
I sit 2 year out like that lah.
2 year.
DRC I serve 1 year, then the assault 1.5 year.
Oh, they separate lah.
Separate.
Oh,
Yeah,
penal lah.
Yeah, penal. DRC.
Oh.
So I serve finish my DRC, then I transfer to penal.
Oh, so total 2 years plus.
Yeah, 2 year plus.
Okay, then you come out, you already how old?
32.
32. Then you're
So,
second timer already.
that time this 2 year plus I tell you, I full of positivity, full of power,
Okay.
I tell myself this time I sure I will make it I go out 2 months, I relapse already.
Wow.
This drug already, I tell you.
I'm trying to understand, like
But I never lie to you, Every day I pray,
But this shows,
Every day I
like
tell myself I will quit. Really, because divorce again,
yeah.
I lost everything. Literally, I lost everything again. I lost career. I lost opportunity in life. I lost everything. Then my mother getting older and older. Wow. Then 2 year plus every day I pray morning and night. I tell myself I will quit. I confirm will quit. My confidence level, I tell you, not just 100, 101%. I know I'm going to quit. Already. I know I'm going to make it. I go out 2 months. I relax.
So the thing that made you want to change is realizing that you failed your second marriage, and for your daughter lah.
Yeah.
Okay, can.
Then I also became very suicidal already during that period lah.
Can you speak more about that?
Before, like 2017, I got caught, right? Before I was caught, I very suicidal, very depressed already.
Oh, the process of going back in
Because of this drug, like I keep thinking, it's like going through the circle, no?
Yeah.
Don't talk about going prison, okay? Even if I never go prison, every day I like to take drug. Until how old then stops, yeah? 50, 60, I go DRC, I see 77 years old uncle, come in for drug consumption. I tell myself, I don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
Like whole life like gone already. So every time I take, at the back of my drug journey, when every time I consume drug, I feel very depressed. I feel very demoralized.
Disappointed with yourself.
Correct. Very ashamed.
It's like you're disappointed, but you cannot stop. And
Yeah,
you just continue
very
to take more
helpless.
because you're disappointed.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you relapse after 2 months of that 2-year sentence.
Yeah, correct.
2 months. Then kena caught again.
Then I relapse. Few months, I go seek help again. I go halfway house.
Halfway house again.
I go to a different halfway house. I know this halfway house is very strict one. If you were to ask people from the street, you talk about this halfway house, they will say, hey, this one very strict one. So I tell myself, hey, you want to change, you must go all
Maybe
out.
you want to recommend to the viewers.
Actually, when it is not strict at all, no. Because it's helping us,
Yeah.
the rules and regulations. So when I go until that, actually it's not strict. Then I'm very happy. I stay there near 2 years like that.
2 years.
It's called the New Caris Mission.
New Caris
New
mission.
Caris Mission. Okay, Caris means grace. New Grace Mission. It's a Christian halfway house. So really, I always want to help those people that are going through the same issue with me. You want to quit drug, you don't know how. You're very helpless. Your heart full of that power and decision that you want to quit.
But no knowledge.
But you don't know how to quit.
No knowledge.
You don't know where to seek help. You go to a halfway house. I never lied to you. I'm an example.
That's why you're here.
Yeah, it's really, and this halfway house is all walk-in one. So don't have like prison program boys. You know, prison program is like you left 6 months, you no choice, you want to early release, so they send you to halfway house.
Okay, when you go to this halfway house, right, will there be any records?
No. CMB will be notified about this person that he come here to want to change, seek help. But there will not be any history record. So you see, after I came out already, more than half a year already. Okay, last year, April. Now about 9 months already. If got record, CMB will come and find me.
Oh, wait. So if let's say you used to, like, let's say for me, I used to have a drug record, right? Then now, let's say I'm an addict again, and I go to a halfway house. Nothing will happen.
Nothing.
See, so to any addicts out there, this is a very good place.
Escape lah,
Yeah, it's an escape for you to change yourself. No records.
Even if you are urine dirty, but you really want to stop already, you don't know about halfway house, you go to NEMS, you can go there and stay and clear your urine.
What's
also.
NEMS?
NEMS is IMH also.
Oh. What does it stand for?
NEMS, I don't really know.
Environment Ministry. You know what abbreviation, right? Huh?
Yeah, so hey, why you every episode must attack me lah, this guy?
It's good for your English, bro.
Hey. We can continue the English lesson, not on the podcast. Chibe, this guy forever no.
Every episode got
episode
one.
ask me different word no. What are the day? What you know is this infidelity? Hey, shut up lah.
Okay. Reciprocation.
Oh, yeah, I know.
What?
Like, let's say you were to do something for me, I reciprocate, do it back to you.
Yeah.
Hey, you see,
It's helping him, guys. It's helping him. Okay, back to Simon. Not about this stupid frog. Okay, then you come out already. So you went 2 years into the halfway house. Is that where everything changed?
Yeah.
Now, then that's where Simon Boy is born, so-called a new you.
My mind very renewed when I go there. I really, because like I say, I was very suicidal, I was very depressed when I went in there. So when I went in there, I received a lot of peace through my faith. I received a lot of peace. I really got the, like what Luke shared just now. Most of us, we have to learn through the hard way. We go in prison. Then we have this period of time to renew our mind, to stable down and reflect back the things that we have done wrong in the past. But this halfway house, I walk in, it's like same lah. You know, I go there, I got this time, 1 year plus 2 years to reflect. Then I also got new 10 over years. I never been clean for this on my own free will lah. So when I go there, you know, I start to change. I learn to appreciate the simple things That's why now I very easily content. Really, I very easily content. Most of the drug addict, they are always empty.
You count your blessings more lah.
Correct. But I don't focus on the things that I lack of. I focus on the things that I
you
can
have.
achieve in the future, what I have, what I can achieve, all these kind of things.
So apart from your transition to become better, what is the one ultimate thing that made you like, enough like one just one. Like for me, example, I tell you example, like the moment where I go to court that I kena sentence I see my mother cry. That is one thing that I will never forget. And that is what made me change that, fuck, I don't want to be a failure. I don't want my mom to see me as a failure. I don't want to make her cry anymore. So what was yours?
Last time I always think that I want to, for me I always think that I try to change for my mother, I try to change for my daughter, all this, but cannot know. So we also hear people saying that ultimately you need to change for yourself. Then inside me, I got that fighting spirit in me. I got that self-belief. I believe in myself. We know ourselves very well. I know I'm not a failure. But how come I take drugs until 30 plus years old? I still achieve nothing. I still, mommy, you there got $10 for me. Mommy, you there got $20.
At 30 years old.
Until I'm 32, I take drugs. I still ask money for my mother. Then I go visit my brother. I know my brother, they all look down. Like, if you always like this, who will look down on you?
Yeah,
I cannot blame people for looking down on me, Until to the point sometimes I also start to look down on myself. But inside me, I know, I'm not a failure. In fact, I know I'm a winner. I'm a champion in my heart. I can fight well. How come in life I make until like so miserable by that? So I tell myself, I must change. I really must change. Then I start to have that fighting spirit. When I'm healed up, I have that peace at the halfway house. Then slowly, when I step out, I also quite lost. I want to do what? But I know if
So wait, you were there for 2 years?
near 19 months like that. Near 2 years.
19 is fine.
Even though you can own self chow lah.
Even though I can own self chow anytime. But I go there, I just work. Then the pay, halfway house pay not a lot or not. Few $100 only.
But can save there lah, right? You won't spend right?
I never spend. Then what is so worth it? Why Every week my mother come and visit me. She very happy. Wow, she very happy. She always smile, bring food for me.
Wow.
Then then I will disturb her. I say, why you like fat already now? She say, wow, you not at home, I can eat, I can sleep. Wow, I can't.
What you tell your mother?
My mother, ask my mother, why you like become fat? My mother say, of course, you not at home, I can eat, I can sleep. I don't need to sit in the living room until midnight, see whether you got run out or not, see whether you got come back or not.
No more worry lah.
So all these things, like what you, Sham, also say you want your mother to feel upset. So these are the things that motivates me now. I see my mother very happy. I really are very blessed like that.
Mother's love.
Yeah.
I mean, since you say you are a winner, look at you now, bro. You're a winner.
That's why.
You're a winner, bro.
You
We
came
are
a
all
long ways,
lah. So I came out, despite not knowing what I want to do. I go and do Grab food.
So that was how who you are right now lah. Like that was the last time you take drugs already lah.
Yeah.
Before the half.
Correct. So I put a clean cut. Of course, you ask me got temptation or not?
Definitely have lah.
Definitely have.
Even me now also have. It's definitely
have,
there.
really have. Here once in a while, have.
But it's not as strong already, right?
It's not as strong.
It's not as strong.
When I tell, really, if you ask me, after I start to play TikTok, I receive a lot of encouragement. I receive a lot of support. The comment, each and every comment that I read, Simon, all the way, wow, very inspired by you. I receive so much encouragement. When that temptation come to my mind, I tell myself, I don't want to disappoint all these people.
Correct.
True.
Serious,
So true, man.
Then younger generation, maybe they like me. If I do what, they might think,
Yeah, because they are all looking up to you now.
Yeah.
So if you do something,
Cannot
like
let them down.
Yeah, you cannot let them down.
Let them down.
Now you are old lah.
35 this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to do something, and I don't want. Not many people in TikTok come out. They open up and say that, I'm a drug addict.
Yeah.
I don't want because of me. All drug addict cannot despise. That's why I cannot relapse.
True. Like contradicting like this one talk like this.
I don't want like that. I don't want people to.
So now you have a reputation already.
I don't want people to discriminate drug addict just because one day I fall. I don't want that.
Like for me, like I always like advocate hustle everything. Like I don't want to show people I'm a lazy person now. You know, I feel like Chiba, I talk like champion. Work save up, then Chiba, then I myself feeling not doing anything. You know, I understand what you mean. You know, but I mean to get all this story, it inspires me honestly, like because I have not gone through that road of addiction. My story is like my brother told me, you know, elder brother. My brother told me, you want to go become gangster, you want to potong people, you want to cut people, you go do. But never do one thing, don't do drugs. That bro, I'm scared of my brother honestly. I respect him so much that those words really stuck in my head. That's why when someone offer me the Popeye, I remember my brother. My brother, devil face.
Same face as you lah.
So I mean like, wow, the things he said are really
inspiring, sir. I
really
mean,
inspiring. Like, why I'm getting this, why I want him here is to actually inspire the viewers as well. Like his inner belief in himself. That when you say like, wow, hey, I know I'm a good person. You know, I know I am much more than this. I'm not a drug addict for life. You know, when you say you go visiting, then people look down on you. I felt that before. You know, I also go prison, work bouncer, all.
Correct.
Then like, hey, Chiba, this is not who I am. Then this is the power of self-belief. It's the self-belief. Like if you listen to the demon, okay, like example now you feel like a failure, and then you so-called like absorb that in your head. I'm a failure. But if you know how to fight the inner demon, I'm not a fucking failure. I know I can jalan all the way up one. It will be like manifestation.
It's like you go to a war, you haven't fight, you tell yourself, hey, I'm going to lose.
Sure lose. Then you lose already. You lose already. You won't go already.
That's why I know I love my mother a lot. Hey, but how come all these years I'm making her sad only? I don't make her happy, That's why many people also feel very discouraged because they don't have a job with a good prospect. So they give up. Go and sign. But I tell myself, hey, if you are successful, if you are a capable person, whatever you do, you also succeed. I go and ride bicycle first, never mind. I go and send food first. It's okay. How you all want to look at me, I don't care. I go and send food. I know money. You can ask Luke ask me. Sometimes he contact me, we talk to each other. I don't have much money, but I'm content, I'm happy. I just ride my food. Then I start to plan. What I want to do. Okay, I go and upgrade myself. I go and study safety coordinator. Hey, I where got like all these kind of questions. What safety thing, but to put bread on the table, I have to do it. So I also know, and I want to share one thing is that many drug addicts they don't have that motivation, and they continue to keep on spiral down in drug because they don't have that aim in life. They don't know what
they're going nowhere.
They are going nowhere.
So I call it the word is purpose.
The purpose.
Got no purpose.
Correct.
People who have no goals and ambitions are just empty-minded. Are just empty-minded human beings. That's all. You have nothing to look forward to. That's my perspective.
Actually, just do a simple job. Then from there you can upgrade. You can figure life out. So don't lose hope. I think most importantly is
like example, even like what you said, like you do Grab food. I used to do Food Panda. Even though people look down on me, bro, before that I was a bouncer. I wear suit at the door, all like, hey, how are you, sir? Table reservations. You know, swiker like that. Then after that, I wear helmet. Then, but in my head, I don't care what people think of me. That's why my rule number one is fuck what people think. If you know you're doing something better for yourself, don't let others stop you from doing that. Based on their opinions. Like if you allow yourself to be controlled by their words, you will be their dog. You are in their cage already, you know. So my goal, even as a Food Panda rider, right? My goal, I know 1 week I can bring back 1,003. 1 week I whack, that's why kayu sampai sayur, right? 1 month how much already? 1,003 times 4. 5K plus. That is my goal. Even though it's short term, I know that I can achieve this. It makes me feel good. After you achieve something, like what you say, like what dopamine all. I get dopamine from achievement. You know, that is, even though no matter what, like you work, whatever you work down, low end jobs or whatever, as long as you have a purpose or a short term goal, it gives you that drive. If you don't have anything,
I think whatever we do, we can also succeed. Cleaner also can end up open a cleaning company.
Bro, my best, not say best, recent inspiration I found was Chef Benny.
Who's
the
that?
18 chef one.
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
power, yeah. Bro, now he's successful, bro. You know, these are the kind of stories that really change.
He's also from Halfway House.
Is it? Wow.
He's also from Halfway House. He's also an ex-heroin addict.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's also an ex-addict. He's also somebody that served prison sentence. He came out, he go to Halfway House and then he start to change. He go and learn all this. Yeah.
Wow, solid. Yeah. I mean, another thing that I have to say is that no matter how late you are in life, it's not
Doesn't
late to
matter.
change. He's the
Never
oldest
too late
here.
lah. He's never-
He's the oldest here. I'm not saying you lao pei liang already.
No, Simon uncle.
Simon boy because Simon uncle young. But what I'm saying is like no matter even though so you started when? Yeah, like when you change like entirely when you go to the 2 year halfway 32
32, 33.
32 then he start to change.
Yeah.
32. I
Late-
start to
late a
change.
lot already, late
I
a lot.
start to change for the better 27, 28. You know, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
When?
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter when.
As long as you concentrate on yourself, do not
Yes.
think about other people's
Yeah,
comments.
yeah. You
and all
don't
that
think
kind
like,
of
oh, I too old already lah, fuck it lah, I'm a failure. That's why I say whatever the things you say to yourself, right, it will build up into a character already. You tell yourself you're a loser, you will be a loser.
Yeah.
You know, so wow.
Also, I think most of the time, right, we try to, whatever people try to say to us, right, that kind of thing, we try to live to their standards. Meaning that, you know what they say, oh, by this age you need to do this, by this age you need to do this one, or you surround yourself with a certain amount of like people who say, oh, this age already I got car, this age. So you think, you know, the kind of thing. But I think if you take all of that back, you just concentrate on yourself. I think after that you
don't
go
compare it
somewhere
with
else.
what you don't have with others.
Yeah.
That will make you feel like shit.
Yeah.
You know, okay, I think we can wrap it up by asking him, what are the last few words you have for any viewers who wants to rebuild their lives, who is going through drug addiction right now? Any words for them?
I think sometimes we belittle how drug can affect our life. Like example, I neglect my daughter. Then today my daughter is not around already. This ripple effect is very big. This drug ripple effect is very big. Don't always think that, hey, I take drug. I kena caught, I own self, I serve the sentence. One day when you take drug, you neglect the people around you. They are no longer around already. Then it's too late already. So don't just think that drug only affect yourself. You go serve prison, your problem, your tai chi. No. It's affecting the people. Because of the neglect, I neglect my daughter. I take part of the responsibility. Of course, I don't self-condemn. You know, I take part of the responsibility and I want to raise this awareness also. I'm a very good example of what drug can do to the people around us. Okay, if I'm not a drug addict, I can tell you all for sure. If I'm not a drug addict, my daughter will be still around already. Because I will be able to play my roles and responsibility. I will be able to protect her. I'll be able to take care of her. But because of drug, I lost this role. So this and then how you want to quit drug? Very simple. Don't keep focused that, wow, I go halfway else, I must lose freedom, all these kind of thing. I must listen. It's like another prison like that. So what? If you can change, even if you really go prison also, okay what? Correct,
word
now,
is-
few years you change your whole life back, no?
The word is sacrifice.
It's like sacrifice. I wouldn't even call it a sacrifice because when I go to halfway house these 19 months, I'm very happy. You know? I'm very peaceful. My mother happy. I happy. I can have the time to change. So
Finally, like you feel sober again.
I feel I know what is
Clear.
right and wrong. I know what is going on. I know how to plan. I know what I want. All these kind of things. So if you guys don't know how to quit drug, don't struggle anymore. Go and seek help. I highly recommend Halfway House. You all can go and search it out. And for whoever that is struggling with life, hey, don't lose hope.
Yeah.
Continue to fight.
Yeah.
Don't be discouraged by what you are doing. If you need to ride a bicycle and go and send food to earn a living, then you go and ride food first. You go and ride your bicycle first. You go and do what you need to do. Slowly work and plan your life out. How you want to upgrade yourself, what you want to do, what you want to achieve. Give yourself a target. And if you say you want to do this, then you go and work all out to go and do this thing. Like last time I say I want to do live bidding. Right? I share with you all. Not people come and find me, you know. I really go and Facebook, I go and find. I go and one by one, I go and message. I go and sometimes we need to put ourselves down. Like, hey brother, I look for a job. You know, this kind of thing. You really need to go and fight what you want to achieve.
Yeah.
Sham is a good example. You know, everybody here, we fight what we want, and today we are slowly working towards it. So really have hope. You know, have hope. Always keep that hope high. Like that.
Simon Boy is a good example as where you hit rock bottom. The only way to go is up.
He hit rock bottom many times.
Yeah.
And the perseverance that he has to keep on with that. Some people they fall one time, they try, and then they fail again, then like fuck it lah, just stay there lah. But the fact that he try again and then now he is a completely new person it's really
very inspirational.
Respect.
So I feel I think we can wrap it up already. Thank you for your time today. It's really power. I feel like
I feel motivated. I'm inspired by him.
Yeah, that's right.
Inspired by him. Even though I'm an addict, I'm still very inspired by him.
Whatever positivity that we can extract from this podcast, we apply it in our lives to always do better in life lah.
Yes.
So I think we can wrap it up already, and we just need a favor from you. If you go to Spotify, you can please click the rating. Just click it up. Am I right? Yeah. Just click the rating. Just give us an upvote or something like that lah.
Hey, you never give the
5 star.
rating.
5 star.
This one.
The gangster itu come out already.
Jalan personal already. Jalan personal. Click the 5 star rating to help us lah.
How do we support Simon? Where do you do your live or what?
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook.
I have a Facebook page lah. I took over this page and I do my live bidding auction recommendation over there. It's called Simon Boy's Recommendation. Okay,
Simon Boy recommendation.
Follow him on TikTok, Simon Boy.
I must stand up for my brother. He stand up for us. You all don't go and follow. I come down.
Recommendation with the S or
Simon Boy's Recommendation.
Okay.
Okay, maybe the edit part we can help to put lah. Okay, TikTok and Instagram, follow him. Okay,
Right here.
You guys ready? Okay, I think we can wrap it up already. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you SLA. Really, very
no problem lah, brother.
Very happy to come here to join you all. Really very happy.
Power.
Please give the rating.
Yeah, grateful already. Grateful. Okay guys, ciao. See you guys on the next episode. Bye bye.
Okay.